Okay then, let's take a look at this bad boy, shall we? Whoa, awesome. Okay then, so here we have it. The Nite Ize SkullKey tool. So what exactly do we have here then? Well, for a start, where's my pointer? We have a number 2 screwdriver, a scoring point, serrated edge, the obvious bottle opener, and what they call a file. However, it's not really what I would call a file anyway. I mean, it's more of a jimping more than anything else. Made in China. Okay, let's take a bit of a closer look. Right, okay, as you can see, some effort has been made to machine out the cutting edge here. We'll have a look at that in a moment. This so-called scoring edge is not particularly very keen, not very sharp at all really. The number 2 screwdriver, don't know if you can see that, but it's a little bit rounded. Bottle opener, well, what can we say about that? As I say, you can't really, doesn't really file anything really, to be honest with you. But other than that, we'll get it in the workshop and we'll have a look at it, shall we? Okay, so here we are in the workshop. Our favourite plank again. What else we got here? An assortment of screws. Let's have a look. Let's try this little baby here, because that's I think it's going to be a bit big for the drivers. However, let's have a look. Possibly a bit big, but never mind. There's the skull key, there it is. And get me a little awl. Now if we make a hole in the wood, just a little hole in the wood, not too much of a hole, and we'll get the number 3 driver in there, drive it in, see what we can do. Yep, there it goes. It's driving that one in quite nicely, look. I know it's not the right size driver for this screw, but you get the idea. Okay then, that exact same screw again, make another hole next to the original hole, pop the screw in, get him started a bit. Right in. Let's try the skull key. Yep, starting to go. Oh, yes, it's slipping out though, but then again it's going, but it's a bit tight. I think the shape of the driver could do with a little bit of improvement, but there we go. Okay, let's just try cutting some. Try this. Yep. Oh, but yes, it did cut it, definitely. Okay then, let's try something a bit thicker, shall we? What the? Probably not, eh? But let's give it a go. Yep, nearly. Yep, done it. How about that? It can do it. It can cut through stuff this thick. That's pretty awesome. Right, let's try bottle. plastic bottle. See if we can cut it with the so-called scoring point with that. Not very... Oh yeah, there we go, we're in. We're in. We're actually in... Oh, mind your finger. Now there's an interesting point for you. Whenever you're cutting anything, always cut away from yourself. Luckily this is not too sharp. There we go, it's in there, it's cut it, it's done it. Right then, nice. Right, while I've got it in the workshop, I'm going to have a go at modifying a few of the bits and pieces on it, namely the screwdriver point and this scoring edge here. Back in a minute or two. Okay, so here we are, back with the SkullKey tool again, after a little bit of a modification, shall we say. Let's have a look, what can we see? Can you see anything here at all? Hopefully you can see I've actually flattened the end of the screwdriver off a bit and put a bit of an edge on the scoring point too. Let's get it back in the workshop, shall we? Okay then, let's make a third hole here. Pop the screw in again. It's that very same screw again, and right in. Well, that's a little bit better, but let's face it, it's never going to be a proper screwdriver, is it? But it's definitely better than it was. Definitely a lot more grippier than it was before. Bit of a slip there. But there we go. Much better. Let's try this scoring point blade again, shall we? Well, it wasn't doing that before, or it wouldn't have done that before. There you go, look at that. Where's that bottle? Right, here's the bottle again. Let's try it this time. Well, let's try not to cut towards myself again. Again, not having much luck at all, really. Let's try somewhere else. Yeah, we're in. Depends on the thickness of the plastic, look, but we're in. What conclusion we can draw from that, I don't know, but it's certainly a bit sharper. Okay. Now, a lot of you will probably be using this to hack into boxes, so let's try and hack into this. Yep. Awesome, straight through. Ideal for opening packages then. Cool. So that has been my review of the Nite Ize SkullKey tool. Just to let you know, the Nite Ize QuicKey is exactly the same thing, just a little plainer design. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please subscribe and click like. Nice.